Welcome back to another episode of Monetize with Marcus podcast. Now, if you listened to last episode, we started digging into what is a sales funnel. Well, we went into what a sales funnel is not. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what a sales funnel is and how you can use it in your business to drastically grow your income and help your marketing and your sales. I'm on a mission to teach coaches and entrepreneurs how to make more, work less, hire their funnel, and let the funnel do the work. If you're ready, join me on Monetize with Marcus podcast. So, I won't unpack again what a sales funnel is not, but we did say that it is not Squarespace, it's not Wix, it's not posting and hoping on social media. What is a sales funnel? So, here in very simple terminology, a sales funnel is the sequence of events, or let me word it this way. Some would say it's a customer journey. So think about if you went to a department store and they said, hey, welcome to fill in the blank. I won't say a particular company's name because you'll think I'm associated and they're not cutting the check. Okay, so if you walk into a store, a person will greet you. Hey, welcome to such and such. They would then ask you, hey, are you looking for anything in particular? And based on what you say, they would point you in that section specific to you. This is why this differs from a website. A website has all these blocks and all these distractions that keeps you from pointing at one thing and purchasing. So a website's going to have an About Me tab. A website's going to talk about our story. A website's going to have all these different things. And deep down in it, it's going to say work with us. That means you hid the place that you make money deep down into your website, whereas a funnel doesn't do that. A funnel is a customized journey where you say, hey, what are you looking for today? Shoes. Click a button, straight to shoes, no distractions. All you're going to see is shoes. Okay, what type of event are you going to? Are you looking to run? You going to a black tie event? Cool, black tie shoes. Funnels work better because it's a customized customer journey. From what they're looking for, things that are itemized to them. Can I go deeper with this? Even when we talk about email, when it goes into the deep part of a funnel of email marketing, if a person clicks on something, it recognizes it and communicates based on the action they took. If they don't click or don't open, it shows they're not interested in that and communicates on the basis of what activity they didn't do. See, a website doesn't do that. A website is like having a department store with no employees that a person walks in, wanders around, and leaves, and you never knew they were there. A funnel, a person doesn't even get access. Think of it like a nightclub. A person doesn't get access until they're patted down and they pay. A funnel, there is an entry point that secures a person getting access because you now offer them something they want, block them by saying, hey, in order to get access, we need your name and your email. And the moment they do, then the customer journey starts. You have a way to follow up. You have a way to nurture the relationship. You have a way to offer additional products. So a funnel, let's talk about a few levels of a funnel. What are you doing? Are you running on a treadmill? You at work pretending you're working but listening to me right now. You should probably be writing this down because I know it's too much for you to remember. Your memory is not that good. You don't even know where you put your keys. Girl, they right there on the counter. Go back. You don't even know where you put your keys. There's no way you're going to be able to find this thought as you move and navigate through life, but you're going to need this in order to be able to generate income. So let me give you the 5 levels of an old school, throwback, traditional funnel. Old school, throwback, traditional funnel. First step used to be awareness. That's the top where a person becomes aware of the fact that you exist in the world. Now, the way that I describe it, it's much like if you're in a dating relationship or starting to date. The first level of dating, I'm talking about when you out here looking like a swipe left. Right? You out here looking like a swipe left and a DM slide. Before they can swipe left, they got to be aware of the fact that you exist. They're like, ooh, who is this? The question of who is this means they didn't know who you were. That's the awareness part of your business. That a person is in the market looking for what you have to offer. The first level is awareness. Now, this is the old school. Wait till I go into the mob process. The next level is interest. So I went from being aware of your existence, that your mama was attracted to your daddy, and, you know, birds and the bees kids. Okay. Awareness of the fact that you exist, you were born, into interest. So now I'm not just aware of the fact that you have a business, I'm actually interested in what your business offers. That's the second level. The third level is on the person. That's the decision. That's when a person decides, I want to do business with you. I'm interested in signing on with you. I'm interested in your services. I'm interested in what you do. Fourth level is the sale. where they actually now go into exchanging their money for your products, your services, or whatever you offer. And the fifth level is advocacy, where a person now is so connected to you that they'll tell others about you. Now, this doesn't happen by chance. This happens by strategy. A sales funnel is set up in a way. If you know what a real funnel is, at the top is really wide, that means the largest amount of people that come through it won't make a decision to end up at sale or advocacy. It slams itself out as it goes down, but if you can set up your marketing, see, this is what we do for our clients. We figure out their income goal, we figure out their messaging, we figure out their market, we figure out who they want to work with and what they offer, and we set it up in a strategic way to take a person, literally, in a sequence that this could happen in 1 day, this could happen in 2 days, it could happen in 7. We set it up to take a person from that top part of awareness all the way down to advocacy in an automated way. Now that's powerful, right? Because sales funnels and the internet and automation, I like them better than employees. Here's why. Employees scroll on their phone, they check Instagram, they take time off, they chill, they got stuff to do. My automation don't take no holidays, no sick days, no vacation. It don't scroll. Every day, 24/7, 365. At 3 in the morning, my automation is communicating with people as if it's me. Let's say a person name is Sandra. Sandra gives me her name and email. My software then sends a message to her and say, hey, Sandra, I wanted to ask you, and it speaks as if it's actually me. Oh, that's powerful. So you can see how that immediately is going to nurture a relationship. And guess what I'm going to start telling Sandra? I'm not going to sell to her at first. That's like meeting a woman and on day one asking her to marry me. She's like, move, you creep. So why would you meet somebody and immediately ask them to give you money? That's the highest level of commitment in a business relationship. You haven't added value. You haven't even told who you are. You haven't built like and trust. So a sales funnel now, I can tell her, hey, not sure if you knew, but I can tell her about my podcast and the email automation. I could tell her about videos she can watch. I can get her to fall in love with my message, build trust. You know the most powerful way to get people to actually do business with you? To solve their problem before they pay you. To add value before you ask them for something. Okay. So you got the traditional 5-step funnel. If you don't, you can shoot me a message at Marcus Y. Rozier on IG. Holla at your boy. Chances are I won't respond right away, but eventually I'll get around to it. I'm only serious. Okay, so you got those 5 levels of an old school traditional funnel, but I want to tell you what I in essence did with the monetized online business blueprint. When I learned funnels, it was confusing. It was like learning a new language. It was like me trying to learn Spanish with my Southern accent. And someone's trying to tell me how to pronounce something, and you can hear my Southern twang on it. And they're like, yeah, the way you say it is, and you got to roll your tongue. And I'm like, listen to me. It's the same thing. It's anytime you learn marketing, the language was too broad. So I took a traditional funnel, and I want to show you this 5-step process known as the Monetized Online Business Blueprint. It is a 5-step marketing and sales process that I took that old school part I just showed you, and I reinvented it. So here's the framework. I'm going to break down for you these 5 steps. And in in episode 3, I might go a little deeper. We'll see. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I'm in a giving mood. So here's how it goes. Instead of it just being awareness, interest, decision, sale, advocacy, I realized that here's the framework. Doing business online when everyone has access to information is the same process of building a relationship with a person. So however a relationship is formed, I want you to think about marketing and sales the exact same way. So here's that first part. I'm going to give you all 5. Step 1 in this whole process is client attraction. What is that? It is where you're thinking about 2 things. You're still using awareness, but you're also being intentional about how attractive you are online. So when you start thinking about attraction, let me do it this way. No one wants to meet the love of their life on the day that they look the worst. No one wants to meet a customer on the day they look the worst. So what I do with social media, I never assume that everyone viewing me is people that already know me. I always think about there are people that are unaware that I need to be attractive for. So I'm very intentional about every day trying to be attractive because every day I need more customers. I need more clients. I need more awareness. So every time you meet me, I want to look my best. That's what you think about with your business. In that top part of attraction, this is where you accent the best parts of your business. Then you're moving down and saying, okay, if I'm attractive online, how do I make sure that I capture someone's information? Now think about it like a dating relationship. If you meet somebody you're attracted to, you connect, you start communicating with each other. You're like, hey, what's up, girl? I mean, what's happening? What you doing when you leave here? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? What's up with you? Trying to grab something to eat? Would you like a beverage? And she's like, yeah, I would love to hang out sometime. You say, okay, I hope I run into you again, and you leave. That's what you're doing on social media when you post content, but you're not sending someone to capture them into a funnel. You're meeting people that are attracted to you, but you don't have a way to start the relationship. You cannot start the relationship until you move them from client attraction, which is step one of the 5-step mob marketing and sales process, to capture. That's where we're sending people to something we can offer for free. So if I'm asking for your phone number, hey, let me get your number so I can take you to dinner. That's what you do with marketing. Hey, here's a free video training that breaks down how you can grow your income using this 5-step process. I offered you something to capture your information. Give me your name, give me your phone number, give me your email, and I'm going to send you access to the video. Same thing, right? Then we move into what's the next step after capture? Dating. Now I'm dating you. Good morning, beautiful. Just want to say that I could barely sleep thinking about you. All cap, no gown. Hey, good night, beautiful. I hope you rest well as I'm going to rest when I dream about you. Now, you're not going to do that in business, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to automate your follow-up. Client dating is your email automation, your text automation, where a person is hearing from you every day. Nobody wants to date somebody that's inconsistent. No one wants to do business with somebody that's inconsistent. So you automate your follow-up so they consistently hear from you to then start growing a relationship. So you see how I built this? This is the process. I'm giving you the 5 steps of the mob. So Marcus, if we're in client dating with email marketing, what's the purpose of this? When does it stop being free? Come on, what's the next step in a relationship after dating? Proposal. That you are going to, instead of proposing and asking someone for their hand in marriage, in business, you're going to ask for their hand, aka credit card, in business. You propose some offer. It could be something that's free. It could be something that costs $9, $7, $27, $17, or it could be your high ticket offer. This is the part where you have nurtured the relationship and you're proposing for them to buy. Now, here's the dope part. It's all automated. This is all in your sequence. And now the last phase above that is client marriage. This is where a person continues to work with you at each level of your ability to serve them. So when is your money cap? When you reach the place in your business you can no longer serve them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed another episode of Monetize with Marcus. Tell your friends to come and learn about this. So now we dealt with in episode 1, what is a funnel is not, what is a funnel. I can't wait to tell you what we're going to go into in episode 3. Have a phenomenal day. This is another episode of Monetize with Marcus.